Sup people. I'll have a look at the PTR right here. If I can get my fucking character to work. It's real fucking laggy. Constantly downloading shit. The Griffin thing, Dark Phoenix, looks a little different. You can see the feathers a bit more on it. It's not so much of a purple, hazy looking weird thing. It's more of a, looks more like a fucking phoenix, more or less. Haven't had too much to look at the fucking Firelands shit yet. Just gonna log in and quickly have a quick look around and um, touch base on this new feature down the bottom, which is the Encounter Journal. So we're just gonna fly over the Firelands real quick and have a looky. Like I said in Raid earlier, this week, the PTR for 4.2, like the Firelands raid, it opens up at really fucking weird times, and it's mainly only when the Blizzard staff are actually in their offices and shit like that, so it's really inconvenient. So I probably won't gonna, I'm not gonna have time to actually get in here and, like, I'd love to fucking get my hands on some of this content and show you guys some of the fights, but we're just gonna have to rely on the bads of YouTube to show us what's going on. So here's the entrance to Firelands raid. There's no portal here. It says I must be in a raid group, but I highly doubt it's gonna work. Summon Stone, can't click it, but yeah, that's what it looks like. A little bit different. We'll have a quick peek at this now. I haven't looked at it yet. Okay, so it has all of the heroic things, obviously. Hall's origination, blah blah blah. Goes into Grim Bastion of Twilight, Blackwing Descent, Throne of Four Winds, Baradian's Hold. Oh, that'd be interesting. Ukathar, huh? This is one we haven't seen. No model for him, but what does it say? 25 man, and it has a hard mode setting for some reason. I doubt that's gonna be there in live, but we'll see. Ravenous Demon broke free of its cage and gained access to the western wing of the prison, devouring all the inmates held there, blah blah blah, resulting in bloody blah 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 blah, prison wing into its new holding cell. Okay, 3 abilities it says here. Focus Fire. Okuthar sets his gaze on a random location, inflicting 50 grand fire damage every 1 second to players within 12 yards. Searing Shadows. Okuthar inflicts shadow damage to players in 60-degree cone in front of him, and increases shadow damage taken by 100%. And the Eye. Okay, so it has 2 abilities. Okuthar forms an Eye of Okuthar for each player within, which will bore into them for 10 seconds or until killed. And it's got some other gay shit there. No loot table for it, which would be fucking highly interesting. It'll be no doubt data mined and found. Firelands. Okay, we got, well, yet again, there's no loot. I'm just gonna leave it on 10 man, just in case. So here you go. You've got all of the bosses and their models, which is, okay, maybe not, I lied. So you've got the models here at least, but as you can see here, there's a question mark, so we're not going to know too much about that. Let's have a look at the first one, Beth Tilak. Matriarch of the Cinderweb blood, Beth Tilak and her merciless offspring state their appetites in sucking the magma and fire of corpses of elementals. To provide her broodlings with added substance, Beth Tilak has woven a network of incendiary webs throughout her lair to trap unsuspecting prey. What do we got here? Stage 1, so it's broken into 2 stages. I'm clicking on it and I think I'm going to do, no, I'm going to DC, here we go. Berthalak retreats to her web at the beginning of the battle. Oh, hello. There we go. That's looking good, huh? How's that? It's fucking awesome. Anyway, Berthalak retreats to her web at the beginning of the battle. Beneath her web, scurry her brood. Doesn't really, like we were saying before, this is not the holy grail of learning how to do the fight, you know what I mean? We're still gonna need to look at all that shit on YouTube and what have you. Anyway, there's a few abilities here. I don't know what that is. That exclamation mark. So here are some Phase 1 abilities. I'm not going to go too much into it. Stage 2. Stage 2, after she performs Smoldering Devastation 3 times, Beth Talak becomes frenzied. She emerges from the safety of a Cinderweb canopy and no longer calls for aid from her brood, excuse me. All exciting shit. So yeah, that's that. Here's Rag. I just want to have a look at the model. It's probably going to take ages to load. As you can see, important game data is currently downloading, so we'll see what happens. So yeah, we got 3-stage fight here with some shit called intermission, which I guess is just the transitional sort of. Here you go. Here's a better explanation. At 70% health, Ragnarok will cast Splitting Blow, wedging Sulfurish into the platform and creating Sons of Flame across the platform. Rag will stay submerged for 45 seconds or until all of the Sons of Flame is destroyed. Okay, so it's basically, like a platform in Nef, maybe. Don't quote me. But it's either until they're dead or a time period is over. Obviously, you want to get them dead before the time period because they're going to be doing a shitload of damage. Not too much to tell you about this. They're just showing me abilities, not so much what the fight's about. Like I was just saying before and touch base on it again. This is not going to teach you the fight, it's going to teach you the abilities and what they do, more or less. You know what I mean? So, it's not going to be... Like, for instance, here we got stage 1. We got Sulfurious Smash, Wrath of Rag, Hand of Rag, and Magma Trap. It's just going to show you, like what it's going to do. It's going to be targeting a player, whatever, and doing bullshit to them. Basically, this is the Magma Trap we read up about earlier. So it's not gonna teach us much. Still no model. I don't know what the story is here. Um, let's have a look here. See if we can see Alec here at least. No, it's gonna make me download it. No, I can see Alec here well and truly there. So this is all pretty preliminary shit. Um, but yeah, that's about all I can show you at the moment. Hopefully I do get an opportunity to go in. As you can see, there are fuckloads of dead corpses out the front. I don't know where these guys came from. And there's a portal there now, so maybe I can zone in. Anyway, we'll get in here, maybe. We'll see what happens. I'll try and get some people on the PTR and get our own raid group going, if people are keensies. And that's about it for now.